There is a couple things that we need to talk about in the Sixers world. Thank you for tuning in. I am a tad bit hungover. I was at the Yellow Wolf show in Harrisburg last night. Had the time of my life. Absolutely incredible. Shout out to anybody that really knows that Catfish Billy shit. Anyway, I have a headache, and I'm going to make it worse by diving into some 76ers news and updates. All right. Question number one. Did I watch the Summer League game last night? Answer. Absolutely not. I'm done watching Summer League. It's terrible. But I do want to shout out Dominic Barlow. Again, I don't really know anything about him. I should at least go watch the highlights of that game. He did have 19 points and 9 rebounds. It is just a Summer League game. But when you see guys like Judah Mintz drop a goose egg in 30 minutes in his third year in the Summer League, and you see Justin Edwards out there struggling, shout out to Dominic Barlow for at least being able to score points in the Summer League. I wanted to shout him out first. Now, the main thing I want to talk about is the 76ers apparently completed roster and what I think about it. But we do have a Joel Embiid update, and I'm sorry if I'm all over the place in this video. My brain right now is just not working at all. I can't even believe I'm recording this. Joel Embiid still hasn't returned to on-court activities, according to T. Jones on the NBA, which, by the way, who the hell is that? T. Jones. Tony Jones covering the Jazz Nuggets in the NBA for The Athletic. I don't know the credibility here. Y'all let me know in the chat if you know who T. Jones is. But league sources tell The Athletic that Embiid still hasn't returned to on-court basketball activities. That said, Daryl Morey and the front office remain optimistic that Embiid will be on the floor for the season opener. It's starting already, ladies and gentlemen. The ramping up has started already. We're already getting the verbiage that we were used to last year, remaining optimistic and all this. This team and this front office and ownership group is going to have such a difficult time selling a single fucking ticket if Joel Embiid is not healthy when the season starts. I'm just throwing that out there. Let's see what they said in The Athletic, okay? 76ers got the change Daryl Morey wanted, but their grace period is over. Heading into next season. These are all the stuff that Daryl Morey said yesterday. Where's the thing about Joel Embiid hasn't done on-court activities? Morey said his priority is to win. Morey talks about Yabusele. I covered all of this yesterday. Did he say something about Joel Embiid? Yeah, this reporter really missed this piece. Yeah, I don't even understand, bro. Where's the quote at? You said... Anyway, there's nothing even in the article that talks about this, I don't think. I just kind of went through it. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know that the ramping up has begun. Joel Embiid has not started on-court activities yet. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I don't have much to say, but if he's not healthy game one, it's over, bro. It's a wrap. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is the 76ers roster right now, okay? There was a report yesterday, also from T. Jones. The Sixers are essentially done with constructing their roster outside of re-signing Quentin Grimes and barring an unexpected trade, okay? This is just very creative reporting. This means absolutely nothing. I don't even know why it was reposted by Philly Sixers Galaxy. He basically said the Sixers are essentially done with their roster, but they're trying to sign Quentin Grimes, and they might make a trade. That doesn't even... Okay, so they might be done. They might sign Grimes. They might make a trade. They might... What? Either way. If the 76ers are done, and this is their roster going into next season, give me your confidence level from 1 to 10 in the comments. And I want to tell you mine. Because my guy Jacob Moreno posted a screenshot of the 76ers projected depth chart from ESPN. And here you go. Tyrese Maxey, Quentin Grimes, VJ Edgecombe, Paul George, Joel Embiid, Lowry, Salas, McCain, Gordon, Oubre, Edwards, Bona, Lowry, Salas, Council, Watford, Drummond, Reese. And I love that they have Adem Bona ahead of Andre Drummond in the backup center position. I hope Nick Nurse believes the same thing. Justin Edwards is not a power forward, but the 76ers don't really have any power forwards outside of Trent and Watford and Janai Broom. I don't think Janai Broom is going to play a single minute in the NBA because he's slower than my grandmother. But I want to say something, bro. People are having very negative reactions to this on Twitter. And I don't think this is bad. The first thing we need to understand is, and accept and tell ourselves, remind ourselves, is that the 76ers are contenders when Joel Embiid is healthy. People are shitting on this roster, saying it's the same roster they had when they went 20-40, whatever they went last year. They won 24 games. They're coming back with the same roster. No, they're not. Joel Embiid didn't play last year. How is everybody missing that large piece of information? They won 24 games last year because Joel Embiid didn't play. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is assuming Joel Embiid is healthy. The Philadelphia if healthies, bro. It's a real thing. But what I'm saying is, you can't assess the roster assuming Joel Embiid is hurt. You have to assess the roster assuming he is healthy. And if he is healthy, you're always a contender. This is a guy that in his rookie season, in the month of January, took TJ McConnell, Robert Covington, and Luke Ba-a-Moute and Dario Saric to a 12-5 record in the month of January, his rookie season, the first time he ever played in the NBA. He had the process Sixers well over 500. He is that fucking good when he's healthy. I just saw a Suns fan say something on Twitter about Maluach has a higher ceiling. I'm sorry. Highest point per minute in NBA history, MVP, stat lines that not even Wilt Chamberlain has accomplished. The first center to lead the league in scoring since Shaq in 2000. Why is everybody forgetting how good Joel Embiid is when healthy? I just can't handle that. This roster, if healthy, is a championship contender. I don't know how you don't believe that. If they're not healthy, they're not, of course. But if healthy, this roster is a championship contender. Tyrese Maxey has the only... Tyrese Maxey is one of only 4 players in 76ers history to have multiple 50-point games in a season. Allen Iverson, Wilt Chamberlain, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey. Is everybody forgetting how fucking good Tyrese Maxey is? Jared McCain, in his starts last season, averaged 27 points per game. Was clear on a clear path to win Rookie of the Year. He is that. Is everybody forgetting how good Jared McCain is? Quentin Grimes last season, let's assume they re-sign him, had a 46-point game against the number 1 defense in the NBA, Houston Rockets, with 8 made threes, setting a 76ers franchise record. The only player in Sixers history to score over 45 points with 8 made threes. Is everybody forgetting how fucking good Quentin Grimes is? What am I missing here? Paul George, 2 seasons ago, before he put on a 76ers jersey and hyperextended all 4 of his knees, played 74 games for the LA Clippers. He averaged 22 points per game. He was the highest percentage catch and shoot 3-point shooter in the entire NBA. that season at 45%. And he's still a very, very good perimeter defender, connector, passer, all that. Is everybody forgetting how good Paul George really is when he's healthy? Again, if these guys are hurt, that's the argument. But if we're looking at this and saying, how good are they if healthy? It's a championship contender. I don't even understand how you can say it's not. That's all I got, man. I'm going to go take some ibuprofen. Y'all have a great day.